2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the picturesque Monterey Peninsula, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, the West Coast swing rolls on. We're set up for a great week of action here at historic Pebble Beach.
Yes, we are. The original Bing Crosby clam bake. Celebrity clam bake. Get all of your friends that come up here, have a great week about it. Now it's the AT&T Pebble Beach, but it's the same vibe. You got the best in the game on the golf level, and you got the best in the game, whether it's actors, athletes, people in business. This is a big deal to play in this Pro-Am.
Setting up in the greenside rough. Putt on the way and looking good early. This putt still tracking nicely. And it goes in. Here's a look at the par 5 second. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Collin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Will it go in?
Rich, you look at Collin Morikawa and his iron game, he is always locked in.
He's just one of these players that is able to repeat the same motion time after time. It's robotic-like, but it has an artistry to it as well. He really is one of the players that you just want to sit there and watch on the driving range, kind of get mesmerized by exactly how good he really is.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. And that putt goes. What a great bounce back on this hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. A par 4 here. That was such a pure swing. Not a bad shot right there. Setting up here with a long putt. John, give us a read on this putt.
This one's like a going left to right, it looks like.
Here we go on a good line. Getting better. And it drops. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Let's recap this long-range effort.
This putt to move into a share of 4th. And the man who sits atop the leaderboard is Victor Hovland.
The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The 6th hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
Good look here for a second shot.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Elevated green up there. Luke's going to need to take one extra club here, I believe.
Opting for the 5-wood. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. That was a little bit too much power. 16 feet to the cup. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, can be firm with this one up the hill, but it's going to move to the right as well.
Oh, so close to a birdie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there. Nicely done from close range.
All right, let's get back to the action. A putt to get to 5 under par. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, And just a tap in left for par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. That's a good one to build momentum on. About 200 yards left to the hole. Only 2 back of the lead. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Big opportunity here. A putt for birdie. He gets that one to drop. That's his 5th birdie of the day. And after that hole, our featured player in 2nd place, trying to chase down Xander Schauffele.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
I'm not sure where this one will end up. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Just didn't drop.
5 under at the moment.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope.
This putt's looking good. A good line here. Tracking. Yes! As we move on to the next hole, let's take a quick glance at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele on top by 1. Now to the par 4 10th. Setting up now in the fairway bunker.
Spinning to the left of this one.
This is his 3rd. Just 1 stroke off the lead. Hang on. Oh, that was close. 11 feet to the cup.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Well done to get that one to go in.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. 2nd shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your 2nd shot.
Here's Tiger Woods. 5 shots off the lead. Okay, time to return to the action. Rich, every time we get the chance to wax lyrical about Tiger Woods, you think, how else can we sing his praises? How can we eloquently describe one of the greatest careers in the history of sports?
Luke, I don't know how you say anything more about Tiger that hasn't been said or written or shown. I mean, if you look at the history books, his name comes up a lot, and for good reason. You know, the numbers are astounding. The major victories are astounding. You know, this guy, it wouldn't surprise me if a spaceship came down and he decided to just walk on it and fly back to his home planet. He's just otherworldly like that. And the way that he's gone through his entire career and time again produce when you think, well, no, he can't do this again. Well, okay, yes, he can. It's phenomenal. I just got to say that I am so privileged to have played against the man, beat him once. I made it count, however, but I mean, just to play in his era was, I tell stories about it for my end of days.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course.
This is his third. I got to say, I'm glad we got another look. That is in there close.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. News has just come in that Xander Schauffele has made a birdie at his last hole. He's now just 2 shots behind. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 14th. Nicely done. Time to see what's happening over at the 15th. Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. 10 under for the event. All right, we can work with that. A long putt remains. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Here we go, putt on the way. Getting better and better. A par putt, tap in. And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. This hole is a par 4. That is a massive drive. Let's check out some highlights from earlier in the round.
Yeah, I got to say, check this shot out, and what a shot it was indeed.
That's the thick stuff.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Not a bad result right there. We've got this putt at 11 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Nicely done with the putter. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one. Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Oh, almost had it. Here's one to walk away with a par. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
It's looking like this one's going to break pretty hard to the right.
You could hear that one drop. What a putt. Getting set for the next hole. A quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. Now to 18, a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short 3rd shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it. So far, so good.
What a way to finish an eagle at the closing hole. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.